Yeah, 44. We've done more hours than any other Fringe show so far, so...
And we're only on day 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to remind you, this is a relaxed performance. All of our performances are relaxed performances. That means the lights will stay like this. There won't be any loud sudden noises. If at any point you need to take a breather, you're more than welcome to head out through the doors you came through, take a seat outside, and come back at any point during the hour. Also, there's a relaxed attitude to movement and sound from the audience for the benefit of anyone who would struggle to be still and silent for an hour, basically. And our cleric has just come and joined us with a drink in hand.
Have you got that
It's
ibuprofen?
a character point.
Oh, it's alright, I've been given some.
Doesn't. Love it.
Same.
Those are the main things.
Yes.
Actually, so I'm going to hand you over now to Chris, who is our GM for this hour.
Hello. Yes, yes. Applause, thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adventurers Wanted. For those who are not tabletop role-playing gamers from the get-go, let me give you a quick breakdown of what we're doing here. Each person sat here is playing their own unique character, and I, as the games master, will be playing the rest of the world that they inhabit. I'll describe people, places, and things that they encounter, tell them what happens, and they tell me what they'd like to do. And sometimes we'll then use dice rolls to determine how well they achieve this, sometimes succeeding, and sometimes failing, and looking at you, chats.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
There's a lot
Dice
of feeling.
jail, that's
A lot
what
of
you do.
feeling.
All of our players are crew members aboard the naval research vessel, the Spirit of the Horizon, which on a recent mission was unexpectedly and magically transported to a completely new and unknown land. Now the crew have to figure out how to get home, whether that's by fighting monsters, exploring islands, finding allies, or by some other means. Now, at this very point in time, the crew have found themselves under the auspices of the Thundercrest Federation, which, if you're a Star Trek fan, it's much like the Federation. They are the main...
And it's red!
They are the main power in this area they have entered, and they have been allowed onto their island home, which is a caldera, which, for the uninitiated, is a sunken volcano. So you have a circular ring of an island which has a small gap in it where ships can get in and out. At this point in time, they've been walking down the outside of the ring, out of the town of Luness, which is one of the cities on the caldera. They have been taken there by the Queen, Abilzim, who has asked them to deal with a bird problem. They've just had a bird with a 150-foot wingspan fly past them and make off into the distance. That literally just happened. At which point there is a swirling yellow energy, and our halfling quartermaster disappears and is replaced
Take
by
care of my egg.
these two gentlemen here. Would you all like to introduce yourselves, please, starting from the left? Your personal name, your own name, your character's name, and maybe a bit about them, what they do on board the ship.
Okay. Right in the spotlight. Okay, I'm David. My character is a halfling rogue. His name is Mjod. Spelled M-J-O-D-D.
Thank you.
Yes.
No vowels, just great. Fantastic, thanks for that.
I'm not sure why I'm here.
Okay.
Have I just appeared?
You've appeared out of from the ship. You were on the ship doing something.
Okay, right, fair enough.
Were you part of the crew, maybe the cleaning crew? They've been doing quite well so far.
More custodial staff.
The coffee maintenance guy was amazing a couple of days ago.
Jeremy was great.
If you could make sandwiches, that would be fantastic. Because Jurgen would love you forever at this point.
As a halfling, I feel I should be part of the catering crew. So.
Yes!
Mjod is indeed
Pack
one
lunches.
of the cooks.
He works with salmon.
He works with Salmon, who is the head chef.
So I bought some packed lunches for everyone.
Oh,
Kitchen.
excellent.
Yes.
And who do we have next?
And he's a halfling, so he struck his head as I eat a
Don't
sandwich.
patronise me.
I'm Sam. I'm playing a human fighter named Helix Oxford.
Helix Oxford.
And he has been swanning around the ship. He's quite a noble character.
Ah.
And has been doing pretty much nothing.
As nobles are wont to do.
Yes. But has come well brandished with many a weapon and a chest that he's trying to keep hold of.
Sure. Would you say he was one of those kids who's joined the Navy to kind of make a point to his dad that he's got more going on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Lovely, lovely.
Gapyar. Gapyar in the Navy.
And now been swanned off onto this magical mystery tour. Lovely. Chaz, go ahead.
Hello there. I'm Chaz, and I am Captain Golan Height, who is the captain of the Spirit of the Horizon. Recently appointed after the death of the previous captain. So he's been captain for about 12 days. He's doing okay. He has a tendency to promote a lot of people very quickly. He's also a literal raging alcoholic. So he has a drink, he flies into a rage, and he hits things with his maul. But he has a softer side because he's recently become the adopted parent of a small griffin, which he has named Chauncey.
Chauncey is not with us on this mission.
Chauncey is not with us on this mission. Chauncey is but a little baby.
Yeah. A kitten? Would it be a griffin kitten?
Both a kitten and a hatchling at the same time.
A cat's
Griffling.
A cat. Oh, I like that.
A
griffling.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a griffling. Lovely.
My name is Ian, and I am playing as Brother Jurgen, who is a human cleric. He's a cleric of the goddess Lyra, who is the goddess of joy. Except she is not in this universe since we've been transported, and something else has started whispering in his ear recently. And it's kind of freaking him out a little bit. So he's been imbibing on his Lyra leaf a little bit more than he should be, hence why he's ecstatic that there's a packed lunch kicking about. Also has a tendency to end up in water, and for some reason, even though he's with the captain quite a lot, has yet to be promoted for anything. So that's me. Thank you.
My name's Florence. I'm playing a human rogue called Aya. She was escaping some of her enemies in the port and, in a moment of panic, stowed away on this military ship. With this change of command, she's recently made herself known and was going under the guise of a cleaner, then got promoted to the work experience kid.
Sideways promotion.
Yeah, it's more of a lateral move.
I mean, promoting a stowaway in and of itself is a strange thing to
Yeah,
do.
promoted from stowaway to cleaner.
Yeah.
It's a work experience.
Anyway, at this point, the gigantic bird has flown over your heads and flown off into the distance, and Queen Abilzim, who is with you, goes, "Yes, there's our bird problem,
Is it just one?
as far as we know."
Oh, for God's sake.
Captain, might I suggest that if we do happen to take care of this and we find any more eggs, that we leave these ones this time. We've got enough of a menagerie developing on the ship as it is.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. You know what? I did have to think about it for a second, but I agree with you. Probably not enough room for one of these on the ship.
Yeah.
And your two new crew members have just arrived out of nowhere.
So, I think, right, Twinkle... Duh!
Ah! Mjold! Mjold,
Mjold.
please tell me you brought a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yes!
Was it smoked salmon, corned beef?
Do you know what? I would really go for it now. It's just like crisps and tomato sauce. That would be brilliant. I love you, Mjold!
With your crisp butty in hand, munching away.
Good to have you here, Mjord. Helix, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, well, that's an interesting move there to the captain.
And
Nice to meet you, to the captain.
Well, I've been locked in my room for so many days that I thought it might be nice to come out and see you for a change.
Oh, well, yes, well, it is lovely to have you out here. I trust you're armed.
Of course.
Good, because we're killing a 150-foot bird.
Abilzim points into the mountain distance and says, "You'll probably need to search up in that direction. I think I'll leave you to it. I think you know what you need to do now. Do come to the palace when you're done, and we'll discuss more at that point."
Okay. Right. Well, we'll just head off, shall we?
Yes.
I'm happy. I've got a sandwich. Let's get on.
Just heading up to the mountain.
Yeah.
Do you know what? When we're in the marketplace, maybe I should start wearing armor. What do you think?
Well, it might be an idea. You know, the whole bare-chested thing is so last 2 weeks ago.
I'll have a think about that some more.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't work with your class skills, but sod it. Cool.
He's got a griffin. I think we're past the point of him having one class.
If you can imagine Jorah Mormont's like head and clothing options on Brock Lesnar's body, that's basically what Golan is.
Kurgan from Highlander.
Yeah, the Kurgan from Highlander. That's right.
Abilzim turns and walks back down the road towards town and leaves you to it. What would you like to do?
I think we'll head off, but in the meantime, I need to have a small aside with this one.
Oh.
Because I'm the only person who A, hasn't spoken to her yet, and B, I don't know who the hell she is.
Actually, these two don't know who I am either.
Ah,
I just
okay.
popped up.
Fair
But
enough.
either way.
Okay.
You're welcome to join in the conversation. I mean, you're conversing as you walk, I presume.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I guess
Okay.
we're heading up to the mountain anyway.
You continue up the way of the wind and the tide as you know it, and you keep walking up the side as it continues into the mountains.
Captain, I know you have a pawn shop for some reason when we go into battle, bringing the cleaning staff,
Yes.
like all the time.
You always need staff around.
Yeah, but I don't recognise this one.
Well, I didn't recognise.
Deal.
Think about it. I've been on your ship. How long? And you
I
haven't
don't
even.
know.
I've been on this ship since it left port. And this whole time, none of your Marines spotted me. None of these new guards spotted me. I could be of use to you.
Are you a ghost? Try to just. Oh no, that's real. Okay, sorry. Just flat her head back down. I'm going to put this pipe away now. It's been a heavy couple of days.
As you make your way up the road, you can see obvious signs of bird activity. There are eviscerated cows, various bits of detritus, trees that have been flattened. It's huge.
Mjord, if you could grab some meat, I need it for Chauncey.
No problem.
There we go. Lovely. As you make your way through the rather obvious trail of carnage, you go past farms, and a young man and woman are standing outside one looking a bit forlorn, and the carnage seems to go sort of directly past their front door.
Bird?
Are you here to help?
Yes.
We'll have a go.
Is there anything you could tell us about the bird that might help us?
You look very strange to us. These are they're humanoid, but they're rather pale-skinned. They're called Arabi. You've seen loads of them by now.
Yes, we get that a lot. We are very strange-looking people. But we're here to help with your bird problem. Is there anything you could tell us?
It comes and comes in the night and steals our cattle. It takes everything from us. We're destitute.
How long have you had this problem?
Couple of weeks.
Captain, you don't think we have something to do with this, do you?
What? Do you think an overly powerful teleportation spell might have ripped a hole in the rift of reality? Anything's possible.
I mean, it could have started off as a sparrow for all we know.
They look at you somewhat perplexedly with it. I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
It's
Ripping a hole in the what now?
I would not worry about that. We are going to help you with your bird problem, and then your farm will no longer be torn apart by birds. Bird, singular. Have there been more?
No, just the one.
Oh, well, that's
Thank goodness.
small joys. Small joys.
Since we're on a farm, can I quickly look around to see if they are growing any herbs or plants that I might find useful?
Yes, we do need more healing potions. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Roll yourself a nature check.
Okay, nature. Well, nature's not bad actually. Oh, for 8.
You can't see anything, but they are standing right there.
Okay.
I could always do with some herbs for cooking and
Yeah.
so forth. So I might be able to help you in your
I mean, you could have a look. That would be great.
Want to have a look as well? Your nature check.
I don't know if I've got any special abilities. I've rolled a 17, which is very
Add
good.
your nature, which is in the third box down on the left.
+1, so
Plus 1.
18.
18. You can see various herbs. These people clearly grow herbs amongst other things as well, but maybe not the specific one he's looking for. Well, maybe they
Very
do, but it's not
specific.
out the front, let's say. You'd have to ask them, I think.
Listen. To be honest, it's been a couple of weeks. At this point, I'll take anything.
Or maybe you ask them for advice.
Good sir, good lady. I am a cleric of a goddess of joy, and part of
I've not heard of her.
I know apparently not a lot of people have either. Not a lot of happy people around here. Part of my rituals requires that I have certain herbs that I might commune with her. I was wondering if you have anything that might be somewhat intoxicating growing in your farm.
Roll a charisma check.
I'm not very charismatic. Oh, it's a 20, but I've got -1.
Doesn't matter, it's a 20.
Yes.
20 is a 20.
Super charismatic. Fucking give me all your shit.
He looks at you with an. Oh, right. Yeah. We do have something you could use, but it doesn't come cheap.
I will give you. What? Okay. How much for an ounce? 200 gold? That's all I have. 200 gold.
Can I say, meanwhile, while they're conversing, can I slip past?
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Do I
wanna-
have to do like a check? Stealth check?
What are you trying to do?
I want to go steal them some herbs. I need to get in their good graces.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I want to steal the herbs for them.
You're stealing from Destiny
I'll do
Farmers.
it.
Sure. I mean, that's totally.
I don't fucking care.
Roll a stealth check.
29.
That'll do it.
Just phasing through the walls.
Just. She does this. And she's gone.
It's like Predator.
They cannot see you. You have free reign of their farm.
Great.
What would you like to do?
I want to take like a few sprigs from each type of herb that they have.
There's a few of every. Do you want to make a nature check and see what you're looking at and what you're looking for?
Yeah. Let's see. I got a 3.
You know nothing about her.
I'm a very urban.
But if
sort
she's
of person.
taking some from everything, eventually.
Yeah.
So you're literally silently stealing sprigs of herb from all over this garden. Is that what you're doing?
Basically, yeah.
All of them.
While they're having a chat.
Make a perception check.
17.
You can see that there is a small patch of garden that is, shall we say, covered.
Under camouflage netting.
No, it's still a fantasy world. There's a wooden lean-to. It's clearly sort of a behind-the-shed style situation.
Right,
And
yeah.
behind there is a rather large patch of leaves that you could purloin some from. If you
I have a feeling like that's what he's probably looking for. So I go and I take a little bit of that.
How much are you taking?
Enough to hide among my person.
Okay. Where's this conversation going?
The 200 gold, I've got to keep hold of because we need to get other supplies for the ship. So I'm going to be like,
Look, I'm sorry. If we're doing you a favour and we're getting rid of the bird, is there any chance that you could share some out of your goods in return?
Oh my god, noble entitlement.
Helix!
Noble entitlement.
We are destitute. We have nothing. Anything you can give us would be greatly appreciated. We will, of course. Look, if the price is too high, I will happily share if you can help us with the bird. But do help us if you get the chance.
Helix, I can't, as a cleric, I can't in good faith steal these people's. I can't steal these people's stuff. But but listen, my friend, I have gold, but it is reserved for other things. So we will take care of this bird for you, and hopefully
Let's take care of the bird first.
We'll take care of this bird for you, and hopefully your times will be brighter, and may the goddess of joy be with you, which it sounds like she is. You bastard.
Right, well, I suppose
Hooray.
we should all go and deal with this bird then. Come on then, brother.
Okay.
Helix, Mjord,
And I've just slipped back.
Yeah.
oh, he's standing right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You make your way off.
Okay, as we make our way off, I just kind of.
I like this cleaner, Captain. She's a good one. Keep her around. What's your name, by the way?
Aya.
Lovely to meet you. I am Brother Jurgen. Now we know each other.
And knowing is half the battle.
As you continue to make your way, the pass becomes more rocky. There is a very definite sense that you're entering mountainous terrain. And as you continue to make your way forward, you see before you a relatively sheer cliff face. What would you like to do?
Is there some sort of... Can I look around for hints of nest?
Hints of nest.
Yes.
Looking for hints of nest.
That's right.
New personal range.
So you want
Hints
to
of
see
nest.
sticks? Are there any sticks?
Twigs and such.
Roll a nature check.
That is a 12.
12. Various trees around here have been uprooted. It's a very big bird. You could make the logical assumption that those big trees are being used to make a nest of some kind
Yes.
nearby.
Nearby. Right. But to get further up, there's a cliff wall.
Yes.
Can we look around to see if there's any other paths or entrances or things to
Yeah, perception check.
get up?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Just me, or are we all doing this?
Is anyone else looking for paths? on the way up?
I am. I've got quite high acrobatics, so I can.
Sure, that'll help you with looking.
No. As in, I could help climb this cliff face.
10. 10.
10.
Perception.
No
9.
obvious paths. No obvious paths. Anyone else want to have a look for obvious paths? or-
Would
Well, I
this,
already looked for hints of nest.
for climbing, were we looking for acrobatics or athletics?
It depends how you're climbing.
We'll try and find either easier path.
I mean, how would you like to climb? Is it more of a sort of rugged, making your way up, or is it some sort of backflippy awesomeness?
Well, obviously, as my parents have taught me how to climb mountains and cliffs and everything like that, I've got quite a good skill and athletic skill to just ruggedly climb up with their own strength.
So Helix, without asking anyone's advice, just starts slowly making his way up the cliff. Roll that athletics check for me.
19.
19. You get relatively high. We're about 20 feet up so far. It's going quite well. You're nowhere near the top yet, but you're making your way. Would anyone else like to join?
Backflips.
You're making backflips.
It's just, yeah. 20.
While you're doing this sort of, I'm doing it, making my way up. Next to you, this halfling is just sort of skipping up the bloody wall. And he's doing it with such sort of ease. It's almost insulting. Almost. And he gets slightly higher than you. About 25 feet up.
Can you, what? And then I look around to see if
I'm just watching to see how long until they die.
We do have red
is
shirts.
an 11.
11.
Perception.
Oh, look, there are no obvious paths around here.
For God's sake. I put my maul on my back and I pull out my hand axes and I'm going to just goomph.
Go on, roll your athletics timing with advantage.
That would be my athletics, so that would be 19.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. And that would be a 21.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. He's coming up to your sort of level. You're both the same sort of height now. He's using his axes in a rather sort of rugged, manly way, whereas you're going for the more, careful, considered climbing. There we go, making your way.
There.
You two are still at ground level. What would you like to do?
Are they really doing this?
It looks like it, and I can't decide whether or not to try to join them or wait down here to heal them when inevitably fall and crack their heads open.
How tall is this cliff, by the way?
About 100 feet.
Oh,
Is that doable?
Yeah.
Would
Okay.
I have a rope by any chance?
You do, yeah, 50 foot of rope.
Then I will take out my sword while hanging on by one hand, stick it into the wall if I can, and tie the rope off to dangle down.
You just used the phrase while hanging off by one hand, didn't you? Let's have a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not that high up, so.
21.
21.
Oh, yeah, consummate ease. Dum.
Oh.
And it's him. And you've now got a sort of makeshift piton, although you have left your one and only sword behind, climbing your way to a nest.
I'm hoping they will climb up and join us.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're hoping that they'll see this.
good
sword.
luck with that.
Yes, because player characters are so good at that. Sure.
I give the brother all the herbs and stuff. See you on the other side.
Okay.
And then I skip up.
Sure,
Try and
make your
join.
acrobatics check.
Oh, not really feeling it. I got 12.
12. You still make it up a little way, but it's harder than you thought. I mean, this one's clearly amazing at this for some reason that we'll have to establish later as a character. But you're struggling a bit more. He's also a halfling. He's tiny, so he can balance on tiny spits, whereas
True.
you as a human need to take a bit.
Yeah, a bit bigger.
Your way up. Yeah. Cool.
Right. I guess it's down to me. Okay, so I'm going to try and climb up as well then, with my +2 in my athletics. Good luck. For fuck's sake.
Look at that. Look at that one right there.
Wow, crit failure.
You sort of put a hand out. Oh, this is easy. Another one. Yeah, I can. Backwards. Land straight in.
Just by any chance, is there a river nearby?
No, there's no water near here. You managed to stay out of water for once. That's incredible. You do take 1 point of damage for falling on your ass, though.
No.
Balls on a stick.
Nice view up here. You can see it. It's a lovely view. It's really good. You having trouble down there? Do you know?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much,
Do
Bold.
you want this rope?
I will try climbing the rope then, yes, and see if
So
I can
you
at least
let
get
the
caught
rope
up.
down so that you can make your way up.
Okay.
That's absolutely fine. So do you want to have another attempt?
Can't be any worse than last time. 19, there we go. That's a bit better. 21.
With a rope, you are just awesome at this. Up you go, all the way up the rope. It's like a bell rope. You used to ring those. You make your up. You're at the same level as them now. So you are all slowly making your way up. Currently, you're slightly behind because you rolled a bit lower. But the rest of you are all making your way up. You have gone up 20 feet, so it'll be another 1, 2, 3, 4 checks of that type to make your way up. Can you all make 4 either athletics or acrobatics checks, please?
Okay. Oh, nice.
Roll them all. Let's have all those dice.
That is
11.
Hang on, we'll do it one by one, otherwise I will lose my mind.
Oh, you want them all as all 4?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Let's make a note of that.
Okay.
Have all the dice rolls.
Yes. You son of a bitch.
Oof. Easy.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
These are going to be fun, people. These are going to be real fun.
and 4 was
Hey,
it?
Four.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Miod, I'd like to start with you, if that's all right.
Got a 20.
A 20?
Oh, you want a 4?
All 4.
And then a 15.
Yes.
24. And then 19.
He's going to levitate up the floor.
I mean,
What's in those sandwiches?
to say that you have walked up this wall would be no exaggeration. It was consummate ease. There's a backflip in there just showing off at this point, really. And then when you get to the top, you literally grab the edge and roll onto the top with a to no one but yourself. It's just for you, but you're having a whale.
Do a little dance at the top.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely fine.
Make up a song.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for dancing on the edge of a cliff.
What feeling when dancing on the edge of a cliff.
An 11, 1 foot sort of, but you don't actually fall. Very close though. Maybe rein that kind of stuff in later. You know, just be careful. Life's a bitch. Be careful. Helix, how'd it go?
I got a 12 to start off with.
Sure.
25,
Uh-huh.
22,
Uh-huh.
and 26.
Ooh! Boom, 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 boom,
Strong
boom, boom, boom.
man.
You
That's
just
the middle
strength
class
your way
phrase,
up.
isn't it?
That sword and that rope that you left behind, they're still there. You make your way all the way to the top, pull yourself up with an that last pull, unfortunately, is a bit, you've definitely pulled something. It's not a nice feeling, but you're not injured. You're just, the last bit was more struggle than you anticipated. You are also at the top.
Yes, I got a 24,
Excellent.
a 10,
Not so good.
a critical success,
Yeah.
and a 25.
Interesting. So you're using your axes.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. You suddenly hit once and boom, and the whole thing just collapses out, and you're suddenly hanging from one axe. But you have the strength of mind, critical success, to do it the other way around. Boom. So you're spread-eagled across the point, going, interesting. Not really quite sure how to deal with this situation. And you're currently about 10 feet from the top, spread-eagled across the side of the cliff face.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Back in there.
Brother.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be healing myself in a second. I got an 11,
Good.
a 19,
Excellent.
and then a 5,
Not so good.
and then a 13.
Right. So you make your way up with the rope to where the sword is, and you're there. Do you pull the sword out?
No. You can buy another one. Rich boy.
You leave the sword. Well, this
I,
makes sense.
I also get the feeling that I'm going to need it again in a minute.
You also realise that you left the sword and the rope as you continue to climb up. It's tough going. I'm not
Yeah.
going to sugarcoat this for you. It takes a long time. You don't fall off. It's not that bad. But you're only about halfway up the cliff face. And
Okay.
it's definitely struggle.
Fair enough.
Maybe you know, because he's the same size and build as you, is that right?
Yeah,
it's
pretty
tough,
much.
isn't it?
All right,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, fat man can't climb cliff. Okay,
No,
I get
no,
it.
no, sorry, man. I mean, you did roll for it.
You bastard.
It's every
Just
voice.
like all the rest.
It's every voice, yeah.
I got a 15, a 26, a 17, and a 17.
Cool. You also, it's less acrobatic. You are managing to make it, but it's more hard work than you thought it was going to be. You do manage to make your way to the top, though, and as you push over the edge. The three of you now see in front of you. Sorry.
Can I just say, as I pass the captain, I just shoot him a look and continue on.
Well, while he's hanging there on the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah.
Fair.
Don't help him at all.
Sure.
Why would you?
The three of you, when you reach the top, this is a plateau. It is the sort of sawn-off top of a mountain, effectively, at this point. And the entire top of this is covered by the largest nest you have ever seen.
Also, more than hints of nest.
More than hints of nest. Hints of nest have been replaced by nest.
Yeah.
So the sort of gentle perfume is now the Glade bottle. And there's nest everywhere. There's nothing in the nest at the moment, but there is signs of bird. There is mess. It is not pleasant. It is dirty. There are half-eaten cows. This is definitely the lair of the creature. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
You're not there.
Yeah, I
What
figured
would the
as much.
three of you like to do?
I'm going to realise that no one's brought up my sword and panic a little bit.
Was your sword your only weapon?
I've got a light crossbow.
Then you're fine.
Okay.
You could have a look and see if there's anything lying around you could use as a weapon.
Yes, I'll do that.
Do it.
Natural one.
For
Somehow dropped your crossbow.
No, I'm not that mean. For some reason, in an area full of sticks, big, hitty, heavy sticks, you don't think to pick one up to use as a big, hitty, heavy stick. So you don't.
They're all below me.
Can I have a look around the nest to see if this bird picks up any trinkets or anything that might be of value?
Absolutely, roll a perception check.
Shiny things.
19.
There's plenty of stuff. What you're looking at here is a variety of bits. There's a half-kicked-up wagon that he's got. So there's various detritus around here. There's no obvious loot, per se, because it would have to be gigantic. This thing only really picks up big things, because anything smaller than something about twice the size of you would probably sort of fall beneath its interest. But there are various things you could start searching through: an overturned wagon, a couple of chests falling out of a huge bag, that sort of thing.
What are in these chests?
Bits and pieces, some bits of gold and silver, not a lot, like odds and sods. Nothing of any magical value, certainly.
Okay. Well, I definitely put some of the gold in my pocket.
Please do, that'll be fine. Grab about 20 gold for that. Neil,
Have a root around as well.
you rooting as well?
Anything shiny is good. What do I have? Stealth?
Perception, please, for looking.
Perception. Only a 7.
A 7. As she goes and starts collecting things, you just notice things just after she does. So she's already gone, and you're probably munching on a sandwich and having a little break at the moment, I think.
I'm going to watch the skies, actually, while I'm
You're gonna watch the skies.
Aw.
Excellent. How very good of you.
I sort of lean over the cliff and go, Captain, I think we
Yeah?
found the nest.
Oh, good. Don't suppose I could get a hand up, could I?
Unfortunately, I left my sword behind.
That is not my problem to deal with. Somebody give me a hand. I find myself rather embedded in this cliff.
How far down is he?
About 10 foot down.
10 feet. In this wagon, was there any rope?
Yeah, loads.
Yeah, okay. I have the rope,
Uh-huh.
and I look down at him, and I'm like, what are you going to give me in return?
Oh, sod this for a game of sword.
Were you hitting air?
Can I, like, dislodge and then swing back round?
I mean, that's a very difficult procedure.
Oh, how difficult are we talking?
I think we're talking a dexterity check, potentially with disadvantage, depending on how you describe you're going to do it.
Well, what I was thinking was I would dislodge and then just use the momentum of, like, dislodging to just swing back round. It's literally just a lateral move back round.
A lot of momentum.
Might not go the angle you need.
I mean, I would describe that as difficult, wouldn't you?
Not disadvantageous.
Do it with disadvantage.
You know what? It was worth it for my pride.
It
Which
was.
is now going to be ruined.
Yes.
So it's a dex save.
Yes, please.
Okay. Good. That's a 7. And that is that's an 8.
So the disadvantage is a 7. That's
Yeah,
that. Okay,
sure.
lovely. You swing around with the axe, dislodging yourself from one side, and suddenly realise the other one's not quite as stable as you thought it was. And with an you manage to swing around and hit, but you drop the other one. So you're now hanging from one axe, still about 10 feet up.
But I'm about 10. I'm still 10 feet from the
the
top.
edge. Yeah, not falling anymore.
I'm not hugely tall, but I could at least get halfway up to find a foothold.
Could we sort of like have our hands held down?
You can reach about 5 foot, so it's about out of range at the moment. She's got rope going down
Yeah.
that you ignored for your check, which, hint. Go on.
How about you make it up to me later, and then I roll down the rope to him.
I'm going to regret this.
Do you help her? She's not the most strong of people.
I'm really not. I'm very quite thin and slim.
I'll help you out. Yes.
Oh,
Excellent.
thanks.
I'd say that between the two of you, that's more than enough to pull the captain back up. So you managed to get pulled up to the top.
There you go.
Jürgen, do you want to have another go at climbing?
Yeah, yeah. Why the hell not? I mean,
By
the
the way-
show's on for another 240 hours. So I'm anxious to you guys are somehow back home. I'm just like,
By the way, that is the second hand axe I've lost.
and as the captain's hand axe misses me by that much, she's going down there. Like, what the hell, gone?
Captain!
No. Okay, and so roll it, and it's yes! Thank God, it's 20, but not 20, but it's 20.
Cool.
So do I have to keep rolling? Do you want me to keep rolling, or is that enough?
Well, make a perception check first.
Okay, how perceptive am I feeling?
I don't know.
Please tell me this is like a staircase.
13. Yeah, perceptive.
As you start to make your way slightly better up the cliff face, you hear
Oh shit!
behind you.
Okay, Captain.
Yes.
Captain, there's a bird coming, and I'm on a cliff, Captain.
All right. Quick question.
Yes.
I know I picked up a new maul, plus one maul.
Correct.
Do I still have my old maul?
No. Why would you carry 2 mauls?
Nah. It was
Mauls are big. Mauls are really heavy. Why would you carry 2 of them?
You never know, dude.
It's just a mad thing to do.
You're talking to a man who carried around 2 griffin eggs for a while as well. I mean,
And also 2 Medusa.
two Medusa heads. He likes things in
I might
pairs.
have 2. I might have 2. I was just asking.
No, you don't.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I don't have something
So
to
how
give you.
far am I away from the top now?
40 feet.
Oh, what? I'm doing it in tens. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay.
Can I have a obviously I've heard him. Can I have a look about?
Yeah, you can see in the distance just a normal-sized bird.
It's not small. It's far away.
How far up the cliff did you say it was?
60 feet.
6 feet. Oh, okay.
I was watching the skies. Did I sort of get a
Yes, yeah, you've seen it coming. Yeah, it's still coming. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well,
But at this point, it just looks like a bird from a mile off. I mean,
I'm just casually kind of loading my bow.
do absolutely. Yeah, do. Please.
Can I take the rope that she lowered down and start lowering it further? And I'm just like, hide now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm hiding. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hide under some twigs and things.
Cool. So you're lowering the rope down.
Go on, grab the sword, you moron!
It's 10 feet below me.
Grab the sword!
Do you want me to go back down?
Maybe.
Okay.
You hear the wings beat again and make another athletics. Keep climbing if you want to, or go down and get the sword. It's your choice.
How far below me is the sword now?
The sword is now 30 feet below you.
There isn't time.
I'm still lowering the sword.
Sure.
20 again.
The rope reaches you and you manage to grab onto it. Something.
Oh.
You've got Jurgen's weight and you're supposed to pull it out. Cool. So you're pulling Jurgen right up the wall as it goes. So you're moving up with some speed now as
Okay.
this humongous bird, 150-foot wingspan, crests over the top of its nest, sees that it's inhabited, and there's an ah! It's very throaty and very low. I can't do that. That is clearly rather frustrated that someone has entered its space.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
So you can make an attack immediately because you're within range now.
Ready to go.
What is your total
7
attack?
plus 7, 14.
Oh, the arrow shoots out and comes very close to the bird, but just misses past it. Are you loading your light crossbow?
Yes, I'll load my crossbow.
Okay, you have to attack next round. You haven't loaded it yet. So you two are at the top, getting ready to go. You're pulling up. You're being pulled up. You're hiding.
I'm hiding. Yeah.
At this point, the bird curves around, and instead of coming down to land, it's going to swoop down and it's going to try and attack one of you to see what it can do. That is a 19 against your armor class, Golem.
Yep,
That hits.
that'll do.
Excellent. How excellent. I'm so pleased.
You are a cruel, heartless man.
Yes, indeed I am. You take 10 points of damage.
Yep.
And you need to make
Dex?
yeah, you need to make a dex saving throw for me.
Are you about to
please.
drop this bloody rope?
Yeah.
No, that's
Roll
not, that
well.
is not what's happening.
No, I'll tell you what's happening, because I rolled an 8.
As these talons scratch across you, they grab hold. Right, let's enter initiative, please. Can I give me your dexterity scores, please? 11.
18.
18.
14.
14.
14.
14.
18.
18. So that's...
I need to go to the gym. I love how even in fantasy world, I'm shit at PE.
Thank you.
I just love the fact that it's just a trail of bird, then me, then rope.
Would you like to ride?
Right, Aya, the captain has just been grabbed. Have some battle music, please, Kai. Something natural and like, oh, we're fighting the woods. Thank you. The captain's just been grabbed. He's the bird's not taken off yet, but he's definitely the claws in him. He's still holding the rope that Jurgen's clearly on. These two have started loosening off bolts and shooting at it, and you're hidden behind the wagon, I presume.
Yes, yeah.
What would you like to do? The bird is about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. I guess because we really got off on a bad start, I guess I should save him. So I've got a short...
Both of us. Save both of us.
Yeah, I
Let's-
guess, but we're already on good terms.
Not if you don't save me, we're not.
I have a short bow.
Excellent.
What does that mean?
You're in range to shoot it with your short bow. Roll
Great.
your 20-sided dice and add the number next to the short bow to it, please.
I got a 10.
You loose an arrow.
Yeah.
It sails out and clips just past the bird again.
Okay.
No hit. That is, you have a bonus action if you like. You are a rogue, so you can do a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, okay. Do I have to use one of these?
It's
Or
called your
can I
cunning
just-
action down there. You can either dash, disengage, hide again, use an object, or something else.
What's use an object?
Exactly what it says on the tin, love.
Can I try again and shoot at it?
An
Does
object that
count?
isn't no, doesn't attack roll. An object that's not an attacking object. So you could use something in the wagon. You could hide behind the wagon. You could do all sorts of different things.
I guess I'm just gonna hide behind the wagon and see how it plays out.
Cool. So you
Yeah.
try to hide from the big bird again. Do
Yes.
make a stealth check, please.
Stealth check. 15.
15. Yeah, you fade back in behind the wagon, and while it's seen the arrow come out, doesn't know where it's coming from, so you're fine.
Is there somewhere I can hide by there? Because
I mean, she's behind the wagon, yeah.
I can do sneak attacks.
You can absolutely make an attempt to hide, yeah.
That's not good. Which is the stealth?
Stealth, please, yes.
So I've got
12. It has a passive perception of 13. It still knows where you are. You can still attempt to move behind the wagon to be, less likely to be grabbed, but you're not hidden. You can still attack it if you like.
Okay.
You're going to attack it as well?
I'll give it another go, yeah.
Yeah, sure,
Because
go for
I could do the sneak attack if I was...
Yes, that's true, you could.
That's going to hit probably. It's 23.
Absolutely. You loose your arrow and it flies off towards the bird. True. Roll for damage, please.
Five.
Well, it hits it. This bird is the size of a house, so you can't even see where it went in. It just, did some damage to it. It's not even a screech of pain. Nothing.
Oh god.
Like, it's just no reaction at all. I mean, you took off less than 1% of its hit points, so
God.
Right. Helix, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm going to fire and then reload, use my extra attack.
You're going to fire twice.
Yes, that's possible.
I think crossbows are loading, so you can only fire once in one turn with them.
Well, I can reload with an extra attack. Is that right?
No, it's 3rd edition. 5th edition, crossbow you can use once per turn.
Okay. So I'll just roll to hit them. 17.
17, that hits. Roll for damage.
7. No, sorry. 7 plus 2.
9.
9.
You again across the board. So this time it notices. There's an as it hits it, and it's not very happy about that. But you definitely hit it. Do you want to move somewhere? Do you want to?
Yeah, I want to try and find the nearest, biggest log to sort of jump behind.
You're going to jump behind a log.
Yes. To sort of stop it coming after me.
The posh, proud fighter takes a rolling dive behind the log.
It's coming towards me.
Is it inside the log or is it just behind it?
Just sort of somewhere hidden if I can get
Okay,
there.
so you roll behind a log. That's absolutely fine. You're more than welcome to do that. Golan, you have been grabbed by the bird. It is about to take off.
Yes.
And in doing so, probably take you with it. What would you like to do?
Well, I can't really do anything without letting go of the rope, can I?
Well, what would you like to do? Describe the ideal scenario here.
She's like, get off!
Oh,
That.
use your more underhand to hit it and knock it off.
Get off!
Right.
That.
And hang on to the rope with one hand.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's do it. Thank you. You have extra attack because you're a barbarian, so you can attack twice in one turn. I'm allowed that you use both attacks, one to hit it and then also try and shove it off, so you're breaking the grapple.
Yep.
So roll for attack first, please.
Okay, first attack. And this is the +1 maul as well.
Mmm.
So now I get a +7 to my
Shaped
attack
like an
rolls.
eagle. It's got an eagle head.
That is a 17.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage. You're not raging, are you?
I'm not raging. I will be raging as a bonus action at the end of this.
You could have raged at the beginning as a bonus action.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, can I retroactively do it? No. It doesn't matter either way. That is 6. That is 11.
Ooh, solid hit.
And then going in for the second.
This is to break the grapple, so
break
roll a
the
d20 and
Add my
add
strength?
strength or acrobatics. Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Athletics. Oh yes, please.
Mhm.
Oh dear, that is a 4.
Yeah, rolled a 26.
Yep.
You are still considered grappled by it.
And as my bonus action, I would like to rage.
That makes sense.
Ah!
Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for the rope, please?
Of course. Oh, that is an 18.
Oh yeah, that thing is. I think you've probably, as you let go, double wrapped it a bit, so it's on.
Okay.
You've got it. You are secure as you're about to get dragged away.
It's like jamming this thing.
Jürgen, you are
Right.
currently hanging quite a ways down the cliff.
Okay.
You're about 40 feet away from all of this. You can't see any of it either.
I thought I was on the rope.
You're on the rope, which is
Okay.
40 feet down the cliff.
No, but I thought I was on the rope that the captain was holding.
Which
Yeah,
is
you are,
40
but
feet down the cliff.
Oh, okay. So, so I'm 40 feet away.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're not flying. I thought we were like getting dragged around in the sky.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay,
We'll
right.
be flying
Can I
very
see?
shortly.
Can I see the bird from where I am?
Yeah, it's quite large, so you can see bits of it.
Okay, right, fair enough. In which case, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to use my movement to try and move further up the rope.
You can probably get about 20 feet up that rope. Roll an athletics check to see if you can climb with alacrity.
Okay, fair enough. 20!
Oh.
Brap, son! I'm going right up that rope.
I reckon you made it to the top, so you can let go of the rope and stand on the top if you
Okay.
want, or you can keep hold of it. It's entirely up to you.
I'm gonna. So I'm at the top of the cliff. So I'm at the top now. I'm actually at the cliff. Okay,
Yes,
right,
you're on
okay.
the top. You're now standing on the top.
Okay,
of
I'm
the
gonna let go of the. I'm gonna let go. If I'm standing there on solid ground, I'm gonna let go of the rope and I told it. I want a bonus action. I want to cast Shield of Faith,
Plus 2 to your AC.
which will boost me up to 18.
Yep.
On my armor class, and then so that takes that down to 30.
Spellcasters.
I'm gonna roll a level 3 guiding bolt, which means I get to roll 6d6 of damage if it hits.
You roll it's an attack roll to see if it hits, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Okay.
Go
So
for it.
here we go. Right.
Probably will.
Come on, man.
I've got a +6 now, so as long as. Yes! 20! 26!
It's a what? Is
It's a
that a
natural
natural
20!
That's a crit.
Yes.
I know Chloe said there were no sudden loud noises, but.
What is the normal damage on a third level guiding
Okay,
bolt?
so the normal damage on a third level guiding bolt is 6. It would be 6d6.
You're rolling 12d6, my friend.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm gonna nuke this bitch! Watch as I now roll 12 ones. 2.
Add
Okay,
these
so
up.
can
I'm
someone
adding
keep
up.
count?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so
I'll
let's
keep
look.
count.
I've got it,
2.
I've got it.
Oh, wait, have you got it?
2. 2. 5. 4. 2.
We're halfway there, folks.
5. 5. 4. 2. 6.
There's 1. That's good.
Okay, so is there any more?
And
How
one
many-
more.
One more. Okay, come on. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. 3.
Right. Maths. 15, 22, 28 plus 14 is. What's 28 plus 14?
42.
No. 28 plus 14.
It's 42.
42.
God, best number.
You might be interested in that is an exactly average roll.
This is the culmination of a 2-day character arc of Jürgen trying to do cool things and not succeeding.
And hitting the exact numerical average. That's not bad.
Exactly,
That's
there we
considered,
go.
yeah. There you go.
I think you were channeling my T-shirt.
Yeah! 42!
Oh, yes.
Jürgen, I need you to describe exactly what happens, please.
Yes!
With some speed.
Okay, so, alright, so, I reach the top of the cliff, I wipe the sweat from my brow, I see the captain still up there, I reach out a hand, and I can feel that it's not joy that's powering me, it's rage. And I just, I throw my hand out, and I just scream, "Fuck you, bird!" And a giant ball of purple fire just explodes out of my fingertips, and just pummels that bird in the face.
It absolutely does. There is this streaking energy comes soaring. It's tinged in purple. This new thing that you're not sure you like yet pours out of you. The bird takes this in the face. It's looking awful, and it falls off the top of the rock space that it's in.
letting go of it, the captain?
No. And that's where we're going to finish this episode.
That was good. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. We're going from 10 to 3 to 5 to 10 every day, so 10 hours a day for the rest of the Fringe. You're more than welcome to come back to see how the adventure's going. You're more than welcome to buy a player ticket so you can come up and hopefully do equally epic things. Just to say that we are live streaming the whole thing as well on twitch.tv/adventurerswanted. We're live tweeting it on @adventurers250. Feel free to spread the word online, in person, whichever is your preference. I'm going to throw to some people on the table now who are going to do cheeky plugs for other Edinburgh shows they're involved
Let's start with you guys if you have other things you're working on.
No,
No? Just punters. Excellent. Jazz, go for
All right.
it. Short, man, short.
I am in a sketch comedy double act. We are called Dirty White Boys. Our show at the Fringe this year is called Stupid, which is a great summation of its content. It's a very, very silly, very funny show. We are on every day at 9:20 at Just the Tonic at the Caves. It's a pay what you want show, so it's free to get in or £5 to guarantee a seat. Recently been recommended by the iPaper, and we were in Laugh Out London's 21 comedy shows to see at the Fringe. So come on down, it'll be a pleasure to have you there.
And I am the host of a comedy panel game show called Imaginary Porno Charades.
It's amazing.
Which is a show that literally does what it says on the tin. It is charades of imaginary pornography. We're on at 11 p.m. every Friday, Saturday and Sunday of the festival. And with like 5-star reviews, etc, etc, etc. And we've got different guests on every night. It's a lot of fun, silly fun. Come along and see me doing far better there than I do here, or normally. Anyway, thank you.
Hi, I'm doing two things. So firstly, I'm doing Agony Uncles of Science, where we solve your everyday problems with science. It's at Barbados every day at 9:15, and it is free, and you can take a flyer. I'm also putting on the Vagina Museum's first ever art exhibition at Woodland Creatures. Again, free to get in. We're also running two events as part of it. A poetry night on the 15th at 6 p.m. at Woodland Creatures, and a comedy night on the 22nd at 6 p.m. at the same venue. And you can also take this one.
Brill. Thank you so much for coming, guys. We've now got a quick turnaround to our 5th hour of the day, so it's just out that door, and have a lovely day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. It was really fun.
You're welcome to keep
Thank
going if
you
you
for
like.
that sound.